Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video here is for Diablo 3, and it's going to be covering a farming method that takes place in Crypt of the Ancients, a zone, or rather little cave in Act 1. Now, this farming location is really only good for players that are able to handle monster power 10 and players that are able to do a lot of AoE damage. If you can't do either of these, this farming location will absolutely 100% suck for you. Hands down, it'll be like the worst farming location ever. Also, this location here doesn't give the best experience there is. It gives pretty good experience and maybe even sometimes average experience, but by no means is this going to give you the best experience you can possibly get. This location is made pretty much for easy, quick games. You know, you can be in and out, in and out. Usually each run takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and it's made for getting or almost maximizing the amount of legendaries you'll get per hour. In this location, you'll probably get roughly about 2 to 4 legendaries every hour from farming here, which is a decent amount compared to, other locations or doing just other runs throughout, other areas in the world or whatever it may be, really. So, to get started with this location, what you need to do is select the Act 1 Broken Blade quest. And what you want to do is, you'll port to the Drowned Temple, and you'll be able to raise the bridge, which will let you into the Festering Woods. At this point, you'll want to find Crypt of the Ancients in Festering Woods. Once you enter Crypt of the Ancients, you'll get a big pop-up on your screen that says, reached the checkpoint. Obviously, you've seen this before if you can handle Monster Power 10 at this point. And obviously, you've gone through a lot of the other parts of the game, blah, 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 blah. So, this checkpoint, what it's going to do is, every time you exit the game and enter the game, you're going to port in right here at Crypt of the Ancients. And that's pretty much exactly what you need for fast runs. So, what you want to do is clear Crypt of the Ancients after you get this checkpoint, kill all of the mobs inside, or at least 90% or 80% of the stuff inside. What you'll want to do is a lot of AoE. The main reason this location is good is because you're going to be killing the adds that the summoners make. Now, there's, I think, like maybe 10 or 12 summoners. The summoners can be distinguished because they're the skeletal beasts that are a little bit taller, and I'm pretty sure they have like purple garments on, versus the other skeletons, which don't really have any, unique properties or any special garments or clothing or anything like that. You don't want to focus on these summoners that much. As you can see me in the video, I kind of try to stay away from the summoners as much as possible for at least a little bit. You'll only want to start focusing on the summoners once they really stop summoning stuff, which is usually 2 or 3 waves of killing the normal skeletons in here. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is you don't have to kill the elite in this zone. Which a lot of people do kill the elite. I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. Killing the elite a lot of the time is a complete waste of time. Because most of the well, actually all of the time in this cave, the elite is actually a champion mob. And if he ever has shielding or extra health or something like that, all you're going to be doing is wasting your time killing him. I ignore him every single time I come here. What I do is I pretty much do it on my barbarian. I spin around this entire cave killing all of the adds possible. Once the summoners stop summoning so much, and once the summoners start dying and stuff like that, I'll find a safe spot in the cave, portal back to town, leave the game, and re-enter. And then pretty much, kill everything in the cave again, and then do rinse and repeat over and over and over and over and over. And doing it like this will leave each run to take about 3 to 5 minutes. And as aforementioned, it is quite effective for being able to gather up and get legendaries. And I have found this location. I didn't find this location, but what I meant to say is I found this location very enjoyable versus other locations, mainly because you really can do fast games through here. Now, a lot of people might be wondering or asking themselves, well, you're not building up Nephilim Valor. How is this actually worth it? It's worth it because on Monster Power 10, you have so much magic and gold find. If you actually can cap magic find, it's 550%. And that's an insane amount of magic find. which pretty much negates the actual need for Nephilim Valor. I mean, of course, Nephilim Valor would still help, but I mean, with the amount of raw magic find you're going to be getting, Nephilim Valor is, you know, an afterthought, pretty much. Now, the main reason this location gives good legendaries per hour is because of the amount of mobs we're going to be killing. Each of these skeletal minions, I guess you could call them, that the summoners summon, has a chance of dropping a legendary, a normal chance of dropping a legendary. And if you've ever been in this cave, there's tons of these things all over the place. And that's really where all of the money will come from. And that's what makes this location good. And also there's a chance to get a shrine inside. Well, actually, there's always a shrine inside this cave. And, you know, the shrine could be a fortune shrine, which would be 25% magic and gold find, or maybe even an experience shrine, a frenzied shrine, or something like that. And also there's a chance to get a little healing puddle pool thing, cauldron, I guess you would call it, in here, which will be a nice little save your ass mechanism if anything happens. Aside from that, that's really all there is to say about this farming location. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, feel free to post them in the comments section. I'll do my best to answer them as quickly and as accurately as possible. Aside from that, good luck, happy hunting, and I hope you guys enjoy this location. See you around in the next video.